टेक 3। ऑलराइट, अभी हम बात कर रहे थे N8 GG की, दैट यू नो there's a rumor going on in the industry about Aditya that he has been banned from GG or N8 because of RTA। एंड जिन लोगों को RTA नहीं पता, वो होता है रियल टाइम असिस्टेंस। बेसिकली जैसे आपका कोई फ्लॉप खुला है 5 6 7 और आपने कट ऑफ से ओपन करा है और बिग ब्लाइंड ने कॉल किया, तो यू कैन रन दैट स्पॉट एट दैट एग्जैक्ट टाइम। अगर आप वो चीज करते हो तो साइट कैन एक्चुअली बैन यू बिकॉज ऑफ चीटिंग। तो ये रूमर है,
Yeah,
आई एम नॉट श्योर कि आदित्य के साथ क्या हुआ है क्या नहीं, बट ये रूमर है।
yeah.
एंड दिस इज द बेस्ट प्लेटफॉर्म फॉर मी टू आस्क हिम दैट कि भाई क्या सीन है, क्या हुआ था एक्चुअली। क्योंकि एक होता है लोगों की एजम्पशंस और एक होता है ट्रूथ, राइट? एंड इट
Yeah.
इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि ट्रूथ सामने आए। सो आदित्य, व्हाट एक्चुअली हैपेंड, व्हाट इज द होल स्टोरी अबाउट?
So yeah, first of all, yeah, I want to thank you कि you brought up this whole issue. And now, before I address this question, I want to, make a very clear point that I have never ever in my life resorted to any sort of unethical practice in my whole poker professional career. Never ever. And I just wanted to make it very clear. So now addressing the question. So yes, I have been banned on N8. But the reason that is being circulated that I have been banned on N8 for RTA is not truth. Now, I want to share like how everything unfolded. So I will start like how it all began.
ओके।
So yeah, so it was, I think it was first Feb when I was grinding. I was grinding in the afternoon. There was some series going on GG on N8, sorry. So I was playing, I was grinding that. So I was like playing for 2 3 hours, or all of a sudden what happens, my client gets closed. And again, when I try to re-log in, so a pop-up message appears that my account has been frozen.
ओके।
So I take a picture of it. I send it to someone whose name, of course, I'm not going to take.
ओके।
So I send it to someone and ask him or her कि देखो ऐसा ऐसा हुआ है और look please help me. तो he or she told कि okay I will look into it. तो फिर 3rd Feb को like 2 days I had to wait. मेरा सेशन चल रहा था like ठीक है अब जो I was playing like 9 tables. तो I had invested like 1.5 lakh rupees. तो
या।
ठीक है whatever. So it really felt, I felt very bad for it, like what's happening, what is going on.
या।
So उसके बाद फिर I had to wait only. I had no option. So on 3rd Feb I got a mail from Natural 8 that my account has been banned.
ओके।
But they didn't give me any reason कि क्यों बैन हुआ है क्या हुआ है. They just told me and asked me कि आप अपना बैंक अकाउंट कंफर्म कर दो ताकि हम आपके पैसे जो है आपको क्रेडिट कर दें. जो आपका रिमेनिंग फंड है समथिंग लाइक 5 लाख रुपीज, तो वो हम आपको दे दें वापस. तो इट वॉज ऑन 3rd Feb. फिर उसके बाद क्या हुआ, फिर आई 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 मेल्ड देम अगेन कि मेरे को रीजन बताओ कि क्यों बैन किया है. ऐसे तो आप क्या बैन कर रहे हो, आप यू जस्ट टेल मी द रीजन. तो दे डिडंट बॉदर टू रिप्लाई मी. तो फिर उसके बाद फिर आई वेटेड फॉर अनदर डे एंड आई वाज जस्ट रिसर्चिंग कि क्या पॉलिसीज हैं. आई वेंट टू दी कि नेचुरल 8 और जीजी की वेबसाइट पे कि क्या सीन है, व्हाट्स द टर्म्स एंड कंडीशंस, कहीं मुझसे कुछ गलती तो नहीं हो गई है. सो आई वेंट, आई सॉ दैट वहां पे 22 टर्म्स एंड कंडीशंस हैं उनके पास. सो दी थर्ड वन इज आर द फर्स्ट वन इज आरटीए or something like that. RTA, use of what, something like that. The when you come to the fifth terms and condition, it is circumvention policy. So on 5th Feb, I went to GG. I mailed GG team कि भाई देखो something like this has happened to me,
Yep.
or I need to help. So they told me कि you have been banned for violating our circumvention policy.
Okay.
So so I got to know कि what is this, because I went all through all the 22 terms and conditions to see कि कुछ मिस तो नहीं हो गया था मेरे से. तो I got to know कि circumvention basically means to breach the software. I mean, that's my understanding. And उसके साइट पे if you go, you will get a detailed कि क्या है सीन. तो what I got to know is trying to breach their software.
Okay.
So again, it was again shocker for me कि शॉक तो लगा कि यार ये तो it's not possible, क्योंकि in my knowledge this was never the case.
Yep.
तो I asked for evidence कि फिर ठीक है, अगर अगर if I have done something like that, please show the evidence. Please give me some evidence that I have done something like this. तो
Yep.
उन्होंने बोला कि we cannot give you any evidence because if we give it, it will be susceptible for abuse. So I thought like I cannot accept it. I'm not satisfied with the whole investigation. Ki you won't give me the something about the investigation, any evidence, and you and you just throw the judgment without giving me the evidence ki why we have banned you. You're just telling me you have breached this policy, but how you have breached it, I will not tell you. And यहाँ पे एक प्रॉब्लम है कि फ्यू इफ यू गो फ्यू मंथ्स बैक बिफोर माय बैन, तो वहाँ पे एक दे कॉट सम सुपर यूजर ऑन जीजी हु वाज एग्जैक्टली डूइंग समथिंग लाइक दिस, ओनली ब्रीचिंग देयर सॉफ्टवेयर. तो उस केस में दे कॉन्फिस्केटेड फर्स्ट, देखो दे उन्होंने क्या किया, दे फर्स्ट कॉन्फिस्केटेड देयर हिज ऑल मनी, पैसा ले
ठीक है।
लिया. सेकंड क्या किया कि एविडेंस जो था ना वो पब्लिक डोमेन में ले आए.
ओके।
सबको पता चल गया कि एग्जैक्टली हाउ ही वाज वायलेटिंग दैट पॉलिसी. बट
ओके।
मेरे केस में इट डिडंट बॉदर देम टू गिव मी कि वो मुझे दे दें एविडेंस. ऑफ कोर्स दे हैव अ वेरी गुड रीजन, वो बोल सकते हैं ये बात कि उनका उनका सॉफ्टवेयर फर्दर ब्रीच के लिए प्रोन हो सकता है. बट yes, I get their point, but I will never be satisfied from their investigation. तो उनका इन्वेस्टिगेशन तो उनकी उस इन्वेस्टिगेशन की क्रेडिबिलिटी तो वो क्वेश्चनेबल है, क्योंकि आप एविडेंस नहीं ला रहे हो सामने. तो आई अगेन ट्राई टू टेल देम कि देखो कुछ मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग है, और आइदर यू गिव मी द एविडेंस, बट दे सेड कि हमारा डिसीजन इज वेरी इरिवर्सिबल और हम नहीं कर सकते. नाउ एनेट या जीजी ने कोई भी ऑफिशियल स्टेटमेंट नहीं दिया कि हाउ वी हैव कॉट समवन या he has been banned for violating this all, but somehow everyone knows it, and I don't know from where, but somehow everybody knows it. So I didn't speak about it initially when it happened because I was not sure ki how the people will react to it, how they are going to see it, or if my attempt will be of any use. And I was sure it will go futile only. कोई भी कुछ नहीं कर सकता है इसमें. If they have decided and they were just very clear कि उनका judgment irreversible है. तो I didn't really thought of talking to people. तो मैंने किसी का इसीलिए कभी किसी से बात ही नहीं की इसके बारे में. So I left it, but and I was okay with it कि चलो ठीक है, तुमने बैन भी कर दिया, whatever, now it's over, I will see आगे क्या कर सकता हूँ. And I came back and focusing on in the Indian sites, or I will not stop, like life doesn't end there.
Yep.
There are many other things to do. So but फिर couple of days after what happened, people started poking, like they was just like telling, throwing some random comments on tables, saying some things that I felt was quite humiliating, because you can't, put allegations if you don't have any evidence. If you, what they were thinking, like कि अगर एनीट पे बैन हुआ है तो it clearly means that it should be RTA, but they don't know that what's the reason behind the whole N8 ban. It was some other violating some other policy, and which again I am questioning the whole credibility of that investigation. So they don't stop, they just kept on putting allegations. और ये कोई ऑफिशियल स्टेटमेंट किसी की तरफ से नहीं है. इट्स ऑल रूमर्स, इट्स ऑल गॉसिप, पीपल आर टॉकिंग जस्ट बिहाइंड. नो वन इज कमिंग आगे आके नहीं बोल रहा है कोई भी कि भाई देखो ये एविडेंस है, आई एम टेलिंग यू कि ये बंदा कर रहा है. अगर इफ यू हैव एविडेंस, कम प्लीज, कम अहेड एंड शो मी. किसी को दिखाओ. एंड still, if people can hold opinions about you that may not that you may not like, but it's okay. I have that much tolerance level कि भाई आप मेरे बारे में गलत सोचो या कुछ भी सोचो, which is fine. But last a couple of days ago something happened which really I could not it was beyond my tolerance level. So because they did something which was affecting my personal and professional relation. So I will tell you what actually happened. So I was part of some study group.
Yep.
The main guy in the group, he asked me to leave the group. And why he gave the reason? Because he was facing resistance from big names. I don't know who are these big names, but
What was it?
some big names.
Resisting from what?
Resistance from big names to work with me.
Okay. Wow.
Okay,
And this
so,
is a
and
study group.
yeah, this is a study group, and they believe that I have been doing RT against them. I mean, I have a lot of beliefs, but I really don't, can, spread it to people like, please believe it because I believe it, but I
Yeah.
don't have any evidence for it. So I don't know what to, what can I say to them, or, it was just very disappointing for me to see people, the top minds in poker talking something जिसके पीछे आपके पास कोई evidence नहीं है, और बिना evidence के, या फिर it doesn't make it logical, it's all pointless. अगर आप कोई भी allegation किसी के ऊपर लगा रहे हो और आपके ऊपर you don't even have a pinch of evidence, तो if you have it, please share it. I'm just waiting for it कि someone, yeah, अगर if you don't see, I just see, uh, I have a very clear understanding about it. See, either I am right or they are right. It's never going to be the case कि मैं भी सही हूँ और वो भी सही है. Either of us has to be right and wrong. So if I am right, they are wrong. They are right, I am wrong. So in this whole situation, there can be only three outcomes. What I have contemplated, what I have thought about it, there can be only three future developments, I would say.
Yep.
कि या तो they bring the evidence, the
Mm-hmm.
big names, the people who are bring spreading these rumors, they bring the evidence.
Yep.
And अगर वो evidence सामने आता है, yes, ठीक है, fine, I'm already suffering, I'm already given all the punishment, fine.
Yep.
Second, if you don't have the evidence, I think they should be apologetic for whatever they have done,
Yep.
because they try to make something they try to make a lie into a truth without having any evidence. So they should be sorry for it, I think. Third option ये हो सकता है कि ना तो मैं एविडेंस दूंगा, ना तो मैं सॉरी बोलूंगा, और जो मैं कर रहा हूं वो मैं करता रहूंगा, क्योंकि मुझसे बड़ा बेशरम कोई नहीं है. It might sound very hard, but yeah, I'm sharing my real feelings. That's what I think about the whole thing.
Did
तो
that
अगर
sorry to cut you, but did that person kind of help you or not? That the person that you reached and sent the frozen message photo, right? Did that person somehow helped you or like gave you some sort of, कि ये हुआ है तेरे साथ या whatever? Did that
me, he was sorry for it, or he told me he cannot really help much into it because it's matter of the security team is dealing with it, so I cannot do anything.
See, I'll tell you my take on it. And this is the
Yeah.
first time we are talking about it, right? And I heard this rumor maybe I think 2 months ago or maybe 3 months ago, and I've never like I've never asked you such things that we play every day on tables, and right that information never came out.
Mm-hmm.
See, when this is like the wrong perception that most people have, like if somebody is banned from one side, right, he's banned because he was cheating or he was doing RTA, because RTA is like a really good cool term these days. There,
Mm-hmm.
as you said, there can be 21 more reasons for it. So it's
Yeah.
not about that, oh, you used RTA or whatever, and the reason that they have given you is very very blur, I would say. It a
Yeah.
doesn't see, it's not about evidence. You don't know what you did wrong. They need
Yeah.
to tell you what you did wrong. Like that's the first thing
Yeah.
I believe. The second thing is they should give you evidence. Right now you are in a lost world where you're not sure what you have done.
Mm-hmm.
There is no backing, there is no evidence. The third is that
Mm-hmm.
that rumor, that fake news, or the not the true news is being carried forward in the Indian circuit, which is already too low, like too small of a
Yeah.
circuit, right? So if one person knows, just imagine 10 people would know, and 10 people knowing this thing will mean everyone would know in the circuit,
Mm.
right? This is my, so are you sure there was no IC miser, no Flopzilla, no Pio, nothing was open?
Even, I have a picture of that day. I was grinding and I don't know how I took a picture. So you can just clearly see like on the taskbar what are the kind of tools that I have opened. So वहाँ पे तो पूरा image पे वो दिख सकता है पूरा. First thing, second क्या है ना? फिर when I was researching about this circumvention policy, I went to Reddit. I
Yeah.
saw a couple of posts. Lot of people, not lot of, but yeah, some people. I saw some posts where people were just saying exactly the same thing that I was going through. They were just given the exactly same message that I got from the GG team. Exactly the same message. So I think कुछ तो कहीं चल रहा है, कुछ तो कहीं प्रॉब्लम है with their security team. Either they should just come out and share the whole information कि चल क्या रहा है, और what.
क्योंकि
मतलब फिर ऐसे ही.
ये कभी होता नहीं है, मतलब अगर सुनो, if someone's account is banned or whatever for whatever reason, उनके पैसे कभी वापस नहीं मिलते. But your
हाँ, मेरे को
case
ये भी
में,
समझ.
हाँ,
Yeah.
it's always counterfeited as a punishment for the guy who has
हाँ.
been banned, right? But
हाँ,
वो भी
मतलब
नहीं
मैंने
हुआ
कैसी
इस केस
चीज.
में,
हाँ.
भी नहीं है इस केस में. एंड
यस एग्जैक्टली. तो फिर ये अच्छा एक बात और, फिर मेरे को फिर भी लगा कि हो सकता है अननोइंगली मेरे पीसी में कोई बग आ गया हो जो उसके लिए, उसकी सिक्योरिटी टीम के लिए रेड फ्लैग हो गया हो,
Yep.
तो
Yeah.
फिर क्या हुआ ना, आई विल टेल यू वन थिंग मोर, कि
Sure.
फिर आई गॉट अ मेल फ्रॉम पोकरबाजी.
Okay.
I'm sure a lot of people might have reached to PokerBazi for seeing some, they might have complained कि ये बंदा कुछ कर रहा होगा, reported me. So
ठीक है.
they made me कि now there is an ongoing investigation and
Okay.
we will take a week and then we will inform you.
Okay.
ओके फाइन, ठीक है, चलो ये भी कर लो. फिर आई वेटेड फॉर अ वीक एंड अगेन आई गॉट अ मेल कि वी नीड अनदर वीक
Okay.
बिकॉज द इन्वेस्टिगेशन इज इन लाइन. सो फिर उसके बाद आई हैड टू वेट फॉर, बट आफ्टर वन another 1 week they just send me a message that we are sorry for the inconvenience and you can just play on our website. So that just they just gave me a clean cheat. कि तो अब तो मेरे दिमाग से ये भी डाउट निकल गया कि अननोइंगली भी मेरे से कुछ हुआ है, बिकॉज
Hmm.
अगर ऐसा होता तो, and I don't have anyone in any I'm not in touch with anyone from PokerBazi. मेरा किसी भी ऑपरेटर साइड से कोई भी तरह का कोई भी बैक एंड कुछ नहीं है. नो, नॉट अ सिंगल पर्सन आई नो फ्रॉम एनी एनी पोकर प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि मैं उधर ध्यान ही नहीं देता हूँ. आई जस्ट फोकस ऑन द बिगर पिक्चर दैट इज इंप्रूविंग माई गेम.
और एक और क्वेश्चन है मेरे पास, जब तुम बीटीआर में थे, राइट, बिकॉज बीटीआर वाज समहाउ दैट वाज देयर वाज अनदर रूमर अबाउट बीटीआर कि यहाँ पे हॉर्सेस को घोस्ट किया जाता है, राइट.
या
आई
या
दैट इज अ स्टिल आई एम certainly saying that was a rumor that was never proven, right? No evidence came out, nobody came out, no, none of the horses came out, but that was the
या
rumor, right?
या
So do you think when you were at the BTR, did you
या
ever like I'm not saying you ghosted, you got ghosted, but did you ever share your screen with Discord people?
not even a single time, like not forget about the coach or someone, but not even with the friends, because yeah, it never happened with me.
Yeah.
No one ever asked me or no one ever told me कि ऐसा करते हैं ना, nothing. I don't think so. Yeah, never.
I think my only advice, because I think the main part about this, the whole thing is getting it out of your system so that it doesn't reach out to your mind, and also to clear out your name in the industry, even like if you want that. Because
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
why I'm
sure.
here.
Right. What you can do is the email that you've got from GG Poker or Innit Poker about why they have banned your account, you can just post it on X, which is being used by most international poker players, right? I think
Mhm.
Jason Kuhn was one of their members for their security. I'm not sure he is still there. You can so tag him, or you can find out who the security people are, like the professional
Yeah,
players. And then you can just put it out, hey, this is what has happened to me. And I am laying out clearly that GG has not given me any reason whatsoever about why
yeah,
I'm being banned. No evidence, no reason. And my name is being, there's a bad mouthing going on about my name, and it is really not good for me, for my mind and everything else. So I need more clarity or an apology if nothing is being found. Otherwise, I want my account to be reopened. So that I see, because the thing with Reddit is that it was famous a long time ago, but now everyone is on X or Twitter, right? So that is something that I would advise you to do if you want to, try to, like, this is probably the supreme court of your hearing, I would say. Right. Sometimes it happens, bro. Like, we have not done the crime, but still we are the bearer of it. होता है, लाइफ
yeah.
में भी
It's not
होता है. हाँ.
सही बात है. Not
तो
like first time I'm coming out and saying you go, you will see like beyond poker also people, they are sent to jails or something like that. No, they have been convicted, but they might not have done
हाँ, it
something.
happens. They could have like, like it was somebody else who was doing the crime, and they like kind of misjuggled the information. So many reasons that it could happen.
Hmm.
So I mean, it's a really shocker that such a big website is not providing the reason and the evidence about if they are blocking somebody.
And, yeah, I mean,
And
and it naturally it is operating in India, and I am one of the professional poker players, and if you cannot satisfy me with your investigation, I don't think so. You are being very professional, like you are
yeah,
working what how a site should work.
I mean, it's even if you're not a professional player, right? You deserve a reason for you being banned, and you deserve a reason for you deserve an evidence about it. Otherwise, you should not be caught. Simple as that, right?
Yeah,
That's my
yeah,
take on it. I really hope that the right people can help you out, and especially that you should not be bad mouthed, because anyone who's who's honest will not come out on the screen and will speak about it. It could be like, it could have been, okay, we will not talk about this topic, but it wasn't the case like that. So I really appreciate you opening up and obviously saying your point, because the India needs to hear about it. Definitely. थोड़ा सा टॉपिक थोड़ा सा लाइट करते हैं, थोड़ा सा चेंज करते हैं टॉपिक को। ठीक है। घर पे
Sure.
पता है प्रोफेशनल पोकर प्लेयर हो?
Yeah.
कैसे बताया,
And it has
क्या कैसे बताया था?
it was very simple. Like in my case, I hear a lot of stories like people struggle to tell their parents, but I will come to that. How they can, I can tell them something by which they can easily tell their parents. But in my case, yes, it was never big of a problem. I just went to see my parents and I told them that, see, I've been doing it in the whole lockdown, and I think I like it. I want to do it professionally. I shared it and they were very okay with it. They said, okay, fine, ठीक है, करो जो तुम्हें करना है। फिर उसके बाद क्या हुआ, मैं कहा करना तो है बट आई नीड सम मनी, तो मुझे 1 लाख रुपए दे दो। तो मैंने बोला ठीक है, ले लो, कर लो। फिर दे
ओके।
गेव मी एंड या आई स्टार्टेड वर्किंग। आई सिंस देन या द रेस्ट इज
द
हिस्ट्री।
रेस्ट इज हिस्ट्री। बट उस टाइम तो मतलब पैसे भी नहीं आ रहे थे व्हेन यू टोल्ड देम? उस टाइम पैसे भी नहीं आ रहे थे, राइट? मतलब जो लाख
या
रुपए।
मतलब थोड़ा सस्टेनिंग, दैट्स इट।
हाँ।
एंड या मतलब वही है कि मैं बोलना चाहता कि एक्शन स्पीक्स लाउडर देन वर्ड्स। सो अगर इफ यू हैव लाइक गुड गुड एक्ट्स, तो वो अगर आप दिखा दोगे तो आपको वर्ड्स की जरूरत नहीं है अपने पेरेंट्स को कन्विंस करने के लिए। गो वर्क ऑन योर गेम, गेट सम रिजल्ट्स, यू नो फिर जाओ अपने पेरेंट्स के पास बोलो। आई डोंट थिंक सो कोई भी पेरेंट कभी भी अपने बच्चे को मना करेगा, लाइक इफ यू आर डूइंग गुड ऑफ कोर्स।
I think that's what happened with me also. I probably made 5 lakhs in my first year by with 30K investment. I played the whole year, small stakes, made 5 lakhs. Then got into a stable, started some, getting some money. And then I told my mom, this is what I want to do. And this is what I've been doing for the last 1 year and all. But the best approach is be honest about it and ask your parents about this chance, because this chance can really change your life.
या फॉर श्योर।
Um, Alrighty, coming to the last question for the podcast. What makes you better than your competition? Like, why is Aditya winning and not the competition? And please don't say it's variance or you're getting lucky. Don't be humble about it, please.
Okay, fine. But yeah, to be honest, I don't think so. I have any extraordinary skills like which can really help, which helps me
Mm-hmm.
in the game. But I think a couple of things that I can say is like self-awareness is one thing that I really practice a lot. I just I keep asking like what I'm doing, how I'm doing, why I'm doing, just knowing about myself, my game, my own approach to the game. And I think it can be helpful to everyone, and it can be more helpful than spending hours on strategy, on just on working on the strategy side, on the theory side of the game. So everyone needs to be self-aware of their game, how people perceive their game, how what you think that what they think about you, and all this stuff. So self-awareness, I think, is one of the key things in my poker uh, career that has helped me. Second, I think I just always want to be have I just always want to have a learning approach. What does that mean? That means simply always keen to learn new things, and not really thinking about much like who is saying it, I'm more focused, is there something for me to learn, is there any takeaway that I can take it. And yeah, even I'm just a student of life, I would say. I just want to student of the game, and I always want to be the student of the game. I never want to have a feeling that okay, I have done it, I know everything, something like that. So I just yeah, I have that attitude, maybe that helps me.
Being self-aware, being realistic, and being on ground, I think
Yeah,
it's the way that you have an edge over over your competition. What is
yeah,
one
and
thing? Sorry, go on. Sorry.
yeah, and I don't think so. Like on from the strategy side, there are players way better than me. That's my opinion, at least for now.
Hmm.
So, and there will be a point like where all the most of the players are going to be. knowing about the theory more or less same. So where is going to be your edge coming from? It's just going to be coming from how you are doing beyond poker. What's your life beyond poker? So I think at the time I like, and right now I'm working on my strategy game, but I just keep on also keep my focus on improving other aspects of my life, right? So that when I finish this theory side, I don't feel like I'm lacking way behind in other aspects. So
Okay.
yeah, I would like tell everyone to just also, maybe read a couple of listen podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. Just
Definitely,
know
definitely,
about your,
definitely see this podcast. Definitely.
yeah, 100.
What is one thing
And
that people should
twice
not
or
do?
thrice.
ट्वाइस और थ्राइस देखा है? अच्छा, 2 बार
नहीं देखना
देखना
चाहिए।
चाहिए.
एक बार में हाँ।
True.
ठीक
What
है।
is one thing that new poker players should not do, or even the old poker players should not do or avoid?
I think there should be, which I'm guilty of not doing it, but I think the weakest portion that I have in my game is underestimating variance. And till today, like I don't really, pay much attention on variance. Study about it, learn about it, know about it. So yeah, I think that's my weakness, and I would like tell people to focus on that also, कि variance को भी ख्याल में रखें और उसके हिसाब से ही काम करें।
परफेक्ट. जर्नी 3 साल की हो गई है. 3 साल पहले पोकर के फ्रेंड जितने नहीं थे, अब हो गए हैं, फ्रेंड्स बन गए हैं पोकर प्लेयर्स के.
Not really. I have not. I'm not in touch with.
जस्ट हैप्पी विद योर
Uh,
सर्कल.
yeah,
अच्छा, चलो.
enjoying my own thing.
Enjoying your own dream, huh? That is perfect. It was a lovely to catch up with you, Aditya. I really enjoyed talking to you. Really enjoyed knowing about you. I think this is the first time you have come on any interview which is like a video interview, especially
Yeah,
with an amateur like me. So it was really nice to talk to you, and मजा आया. मतलब एक्चुअली लगा नहीं कि पहली बार बात हो रही है. मतलब एक्चुअली मैं और आदित्य आमने सामने पहली बार बात कर रहे थे. हमने आज तक कभी फेस टू फेस ना मिले हैं, ना बात करी है.
yes.
मतलब मैसेजेस पे बात करी है, बट ज्यादा बात नहीं करी. इवन टेबल्स पे भी ज्यादा बात नहीं होती है. ही इज ऑन द
I
साइलेंट
think
साइड.
in Nepal, Jhapa. I met you in Nepal, Jhapa.
हाँ, नेपाल झापा. आई वाज डूइंग कमेंट्री प्रोबेबली देयर.
Yeah, yeah.
द कमेंटेटर
Some
देयर.
talk.
या आई थिंक दैट वाज द ओनली टाइम वी मेट, बट बात नहीं हुआ होगा इतना शायद. टेबल्स पे हुआ होगा
Yeah,
जो भी हुआ होगा. बट मजा आया सीरियसली बात करने का. आई होप यू एंजॉयड इट.
yeah.
मेरे
100%,
को
100%.
जेनुअनली मजा आया. मतलब ऐसा नहीं लगा कि आप नर्वस थे या कुछ था. मजा आया एक्चुअली. ठीक
Yeah,
है.
man. I also enjoyed. Like, yeah. I wanted. I'm very happy for doing this. Yeah.